So, strange first time for me decoying crows. This is the pattern. So what happened here, on drilling, the drill obviously missed some big strips all the way across the field, one width every other width or every third width by the looks of it. I spoke to the farmer, saw all the crows on it, and went and knocked on some doors, and the farmer very kindly has given me permission over an extra 400 acres for me. So new permission, new day, completely different scenario to what I've ever shot before. We're on winter barley, which has just gone milky, and the crows seem to be really hammering it where they can get down into these vacant areas. Easy landing for them. So I've set the decoys up in one of these rows. That's the hide in a bare patch of corn there, so I'm not doing any damage sitting there, and able to shoot up into the city trees behind, which are about 30 yards I'd say to there, and probably 25 yards to my decoys. It's a really good permission actually. I like it, right on top of a hill. Hopefully now I've just got to get a load of crows down to try and prove my worth to the new farmer and secure the permission long term. Alright, let's get set up and see how we get on.
So having set up where I first thought the birds were going to want to be, I was quite happy with the pattern and the hide and situation. Turns out it wasn't where they wanted to be. This is what happens when I don't have time or to do reconnaissance, or I haven't shot the ground before, so I don't know flight lines, etc. All I managed to do from there was spend 20 minutes watching crows flying over the furthest side of the field and going down somewhere up there, which is over a brow of a hill. So I'd say after about 15-20 minutes of watching this and realising I was in the wrong place, there's only one thing to do, and that's up sticks and move.
Okay, I've just walked, there's the trees right the way over there. I've walked from there over to the far side of the field now. It's where they all seem to be flighting into. There's a cut grass field behind, which I found when I got up here, so I figure that's why. Having set the decoys up at quite a long way out, the nearest bit of bare earth out there is about 40 yards. So anything that I'm going to shoot, I'm going to try and get it on the way to the decoys, but anything over there is going to be a fair range, to be honest. We'll give it a go, see how we get on. It was a hard work bringing it all over here, so definitely going to try it.
There we go, set up, happy with everything, ready to go. Difference between position 1 and after the move position 2 was evident straight away, and it's always good to start off with a couple of crows down. This pretty much continued for the rest of the afternoon as I'd hoped. Okay, so a couple of misses led to what turned out to be my best bird of the whole day. Was quite surprised I got this. There was a lot of lead involved, and I actually shot over the top of it to allow for pellet drop. But sometimes it's not enough to miss twice. Right, time to be honest and show the real skills that I possess. Here's a fair few that I missed this day. It's never all long kills and dramatic feathered birds, dead birds all over the place. There's also the sport element of it, which has to include your misses. Yep, getting frustrated there. Not to worry though, rest assured there were some crows harmed in the making of this video. I was glad to see the crows fall in, as I was really eager to make a good impression on the new landowner, as I'd literally only got this permission a couple of days beforehand, having seen all the crows up there and gone and knocked on the fella's door. He was kind enough to let me shoot, so the least I can do is actually protect his barley, which is what I'm out there for. So on this day I shot a really mixed bag, a couple of pigeons in there along with assorted corvids, crows, rooks and jackdaws, both old and a lot of fairly new youngsters out of the nest. I think that's why they decoyed so readily, and also why the second shot was quite often not at a Russian bird. I think their naivety helped in my favour a little bit there. But nonetheless, youngsters eat just as much corn as the older mature birds, so they all need controlling. And at this point we're drawing to the end of 76 birds shot this day. Good sport from my point of view, and essential crop protection from the farmer's point of view.